Hello and welcome to Black and White Cairo Ministries, where Christ is meeting you in a personal view. It's good to see you again. My name is Father John Roberts. We're going to pick up from the Gospel according to St. Luke, the 7th chapter, the first 10 verses. It's the story of the Centurion, one of great authority, who is able to go out to Christ with a message for healing for his servant. Listen as I read this passage. After Jesus had finished all his sayings in the hearing of the people, he entered Capernaum. A centurion there had a slave whom he valued highly and who was ill and close to death. When he heard about Jesus, he sent some Jewish elders to him, asking him to come and heal a slave. When they came to Jesus, they appealed to him earnestly, saying, "He is worthy of having you do this for him, for he loves our people, and is he who built our synagogue for us." And Jesus went with him, but when he was not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to say to him, "Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy to have you come under my roof. Therefore I did not presume to come to you, but only speak the word and let my servant be healed. For I also am a man set under authority, with soldiers under me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my slave, do this, and the slave does it." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed at him, and turning to the crowd that followed him, he said, "I tell you, not even in Israel have I found such faith." When those who had been sent returned to the house, they found the slave in good health. The gospel of the Lord. Sometimes I don't know what to think about this. I mean, my goodness, you're asking for somebody like Jesus to come out and heal your slave servant. Don't you think you would have the earnestness just to go out and meet him? But no, at first he sends the Jewish elders to prime him. And then secondly, when Jesus is on the way, he sends his friends out to meet him. But he never goes personally to Jesus. At first glance, I see this and see a man that's either ordering Jesus or he's too above Jesus to go out and talk to him. But yet Jesus comes back and he says to him, "I'm telling you, not in Israel have I found such faith." Jesus must know something that we do not know. And that is the heart of this man. This man obviously was a commander. He was a high executive. He was a CEO. He was a general. He was somebody that was used to giving out orders and they were followed through. And if they didn't get followed through, then somebody was probably put to death or fired or something. That's kind of how I feel about the centurion. But Jesus says this man has great faith. Something tells me that Jesus has met this man before. And he knows that he will meet him again. Maybe this is the centurion that meets Jesus on the cross on Golgotha. Something is at work here, and Jesus is on the inside track. He knows that the centurion believes that Jesus has the power similar to his own in which to exercise commands and things get done. Authority, power, dominion. Speak the word only, and the action will take place. My slave will be healed. My soul will be healed. Speak the word only. This is the miraculous nature of God, and this is what we seek today. Oh Lord, just speak the word only, and my problem will go away. Speak the word only. My soul will be healed. Speak the word only. And the greatest miracle of all will come to you. You know what the greatest miracle there is in the world? It's really not being healed from cancer. It's really not being given money in times where you're in financial straits. It's not about getting a job. It's not about rekindling the relationships with your loved ones. Those are byproducts. The greatest miracle there is to receive the peace that comes from God. Without a doubt, without any question, the most amazing miracle is peace. And only God can give peace in the midst of a storm, in the midst of a fire, in the midst of a war, in the midst of great adversity, confusion, tribulation. Peace is the greatest miracle that we could ever ask or imagine. Speak the word only, and my soul shall be healed. Speak the word only, and those around me will be made whole. And we cannot articulate how that takes place. I think we need to be careful not to confuse the miraculous nature of God with the magical nature of man. God, through his Son Jesus, through his Holy Spirit, does not create magic. He provides peace. Peace that goes beyond all understanding. Today, think about what was spoken by the centurion, who said, if you just speak the word, my slave shall be healed. Do you believe that Jesus has the power over your problems? Do you believe that the Holy Spirit has the means and the resources in which to provide you a safe place where there is peace? That is faith, dearly beloved. That is what we seek. And I am here today to tell you it is a true thing that God's peace abides in us when we simply call out his name and say, Lord, just speak the word only, and my soul shall be healed. Share with me any moments in your life where you called out to God in a very similar way and just asked him to speak on your heart. And what happened? I'd be very interested to hear about it. As always, go forth in the name of Christ.